Good morning and welcome to day number, I don't know, foggiest idea, 168 maybe at a guess. And I'm walking to school on this frosty morning and I'm relatively late today. I should actually be there now, but I'm not far away, it's fine. Don't worry about it. My memory card, I want to film with the main camera tonight. There's a chance that I will. So I've swapped the memory cards over, so that one's got the big 16 gig because it's 32 gigs broken. And you're on a 4 gig, so let's hope that today's video doesn't go too long. But I've got nothing serious planned. What I'm going to do, I've decided, instead of getting a 32 gig memory card for the big camera, I'm going to get two 16 gigs. Then technically I've got three 16 gigs, which is perfectly enough to switch and change. And I have a 4 gigabyte one as like an emergency backup. And I always carry them all around with me anyway. Whenever I take one of the cameras, I take the backup cards anyway. So now I've got to get to school in this frosty weather quickly without falling and dying. So wish me luck. And home. And guess who in his stressed rush to leave the house this morning forgot his packed lunch. Yeah. What a child mistake that is. What a schoolboy error. Forgetting your packed lunch. I haven't done that since I was been like a year. You got sneezers, Sid? You got sneezers? But I haven't done that since I was about year 8. What's that all about? Okay, so today what happened is we had a free period. I did some programming. I've managed to figure out how to do it so that the computer gets what text to put in from a text file, because my system of chess is going in where it generates questions, or it gets questions from a text file so that the user can type in the questions it wants to answer, and then it gets the questions out, puts them in the game of chess, and then blah blah. So I did that today. I've got rudimentary level. I want to make it more logical because it's a bit flawed at the moment. Then we had maths. We did technically we had 2 lessons of C3. We did Quizdom, which is like a little quiz. You get digital little things. We're basically all against each other. Get the fastest, get right. I did poorly. I'm not going to lie. I did poorly on the C3 one, which is the test we set on Friday, because I was just thinking under pressure and I can't do that kind of thing. But then I won on the simple maths one, which in my mind is that that makes me better, I reckon. I don't think it, no, it doesn't, but yeah. We was playing that game and then I ended up winning and losing at the same time. Coming last and winning in 2 different games. Then we did C3, we did a C3 revision, and then we went to computing, which I got. There was a bug ages ago where at a random point that I couldn't figure out, when the king was clicked, when the king was in check, it would highlight the fact that 2 different pieces are putting it in check when the second one clearly isn't. And we was playing a game as we was testing it, and yeah, testing it, that's why we picked games, so we could just test it all the time. And then it happened, so we quickly took track of the whole board, we wrote it all out onto paper, recreated the board, ran through the code line by line by line, and 1 line error would have broken my game. 1 line, which I found the line, but 1 line typo, and it broke the entire game under that circumstances, in which case it would crash, and probably crash your computer. With an infinite loop, which is brilliant fun. Okay then, so, what's happening now? I'm going to sit down, I'm going to eat my dinner. Yeah. And I'm going to remind myself that this is a 4 gig memory card and I can't talk forever today. And I get annoyed with myself when I talk forever as well, because it's annoying. I'd just rather show you the events than tell you about them, but as you do. Oh, Sid, you look so menacing then. That was so cool. If only you could see it when the focusing lamp is on, because then it reflects in his eyes and he looks like a demon dog. Yeah, that's fun. Elsewise, why is it so damn cold? I like the cold, but I like it when it's warm inside. It's paradoxical. I like it cold outside, warm inside. I've got my slippers on. Yeah, they've got Homer Simpson on. And I'm going to put my house coat on. It's got a house coat, not a dressing gown. Girls have dressing gowns. Men have no house coats. I can't talk. Sid. Okay, I need to sort out yesterday's video and then I may play Xbox for a little bit because I've got a long night of revision ahead of me. I need to think about getting my memory cards, get a memory card off of somewhere, and also some other stuff, planning holidays. I need to talk to Father, and then I can send out invites for my party tonight. Remind me. It's like my lucky number. That's my face, and that's like my luckiest number ever. My 2 lucky numbers are 1, 11,
21, 121 and 111. Don't know why. 21 is my lucky number because 3 times 7 is 21. When I first found that out, my mind was blown. 3 times 7, 21. Holy cow. 11 was because I could do 11 times by virtually anything, just like that. Just a talent, just a skill. Just like that. Bam. And obviously if you could put them together, 1, 2, 1, that's awesome. 111. Yay. Well done. Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to 111. Yeah. I need to put a video on that. I'm going to film one tomorrow, but I don't have a memory card. It's such a pain using this one. I'm going to have to film it tomorrow because I'm going to be revising today. I'm trying to figure out what memory card to order. Because I've got to figure out one that's fast enough and big enough, and yet I can afford it. Bearing in mind I've got to pay for a lot of things soon. A lot of things. Ugh. Mum's in tomorrow. That reduces any chances I had of recording a video tomorrow to 0 because I still haven't told them and they still don't know that I make videos and they definitely henceforth are not okay with it. Yeah, you finished? If only I could make videos when they were in the house. If only. Right, so I'm looking for a film to watch so that I can revise. I like putting a film on and then revising at the same time because if I just put on videos on YouTube or listen to music, then I seem to get distracted easier than if it's just a film. I haven't got any TV to watch up here. I don't want to, it's uncomfortable downstairs. So I'm thinking of putting a film on, but I can't find a film because all of the films I've got in my cabinet downstairs I've either watched 80 times or haven't watched at all. And the ones I haven't watched at all I don't want to put on because I'll end up watching it. And the ones I've seen 80 times before, I don't want to put on because I've already seen them. Catch-22, eh? Bloody Catch-22. So I'm thinking of watching the prequel to the one that I watched yesterday, which is Pirates of the Caribbean 2, I believe. Dead Man's Chest. Dunno. I was going to watch Lord of the Rings, but it's too long. I'm not a very DVD kind of person, but good luck. We got any more DVDs in here somewhere? Austin Powers and Goldmember then. So, actually I haven't seen that film ever before. I've only seen like the other ones. No, I've seen bits of it. Oh, Sydney. I want to wee. Go out there in the freezing cold, Sid. Go on. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Go on, Sid. So yeah, basically my evening has been spent doing that, revising, and that's about it really. I've also caught up with all the descriptions on all the videos, so that's all bright and shandy. It took me 30 minutes to do that. That is genuinely like the longest stage. I reckon it's the most time consuming part. Because it's not just like I've got to film the video, which takes about, well, however long the video is, then got to import it onto the computer, takes about 2 minutes, render it takes about 15 minutes, export it takes about 30 to an hour depending on how long the video is, then uploading it, which takes about 2 to 3 hours again depending on how long it is, and then once it's uploaded, then I can start messing around with all the things. It's kind of like it's almost like a 5-hour long process. It's probably not. I'm going to time it one day. I'm going to time it for you and then get back to you. Should I do it tomorrow with this video? This is a short video. We'll try it, I don't know. I'll time it one day, see how long it takes to do this kind of video, and then I'll time the other kind of video, the main channel videos. What's happening tomorrow? It's just going to be school. I was going to record an interesting one of the week tomorrow, but Mother isn't off work, so I can't, because she's going to be in the house, which is a shame, but oh well. I wouldn't have been able to upload it until like next week anyway because of exams. I wouldn't be able to edit it over the weekend, so it would have been pointless to be honest with you. That's why I'm not going to push for it. I think that's about it. I'm going to talk to Lovely because Lovely has some news with me regarding things that are happening. So I think tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, I'll be able to give you a verdict as to what the result has been, or if I need to ask more or present more or anything like that. Okay, so good stuff. That's literally about all. So I'm going to go to bed. Bang, 12 o'clock. I'm going to go and read another chapter of Sherlock because I want to get to the end of A Study in Scarlet before I can start reading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because I'm not really that chuffed with the Sherlock books. As soon as I've read the first full Sherlock book, then I'll be fine, because I'll understand. It'll make sense, it might be better, but at the moment, it's a bit annoying. Isn't it, Sid? Now I've got to awkwardly zoom out, turn the camera around, and say catch you later. For God's sake, Sid, catch you later.